Welcome to Nourished by Spinneys, the podcast which promises to inspire you to eat well and live well. I'm Tiffany Eslick. This is a space where we hope to nourish your heart and soul. On this show, we chat with leading players in the food community, from farmers to foodies, as well as health and well-being experts. It's all about engaging conversations and fresh ideas. This week, I have Segina Yasmin as my co-host while Davina holidays in Malta.
Thank you, Tiff. Hello, I'm so excited to be here.
Well, we're really happy to have you too. And Segina, as head of health and beauty, as well as baby care for Spinneys, I know that you are closely linked to today's guest because you've been working on a project with her for months.
Absolutely. It's so exciting. We are going to be the exclusive in-store retailer for this brand, but I can already see that you're jumping out of your seat to introduce this guest. So why don't I just let you have the floor?
So thank you. So on the show today, we have TV and radio presenter, UNICEF ambassador, and wait for it, my favorite Spice Girl, Emma Bunton. And if you didn't know this already, she's the co-founder of Kit & Kin, a company she launched with Christopher Money in 2017. They're known for their award-winning eco-friendly nappies, natural skincare, biodegradable wipes, the cutest babywear, and reusable nappies, which are all now available at Spinneys.
And speaking of award-winning, they've won an incredible 38 awards already so far, such as multiple awards in the annual Loved by Parents Awards, and they're also a certified B Corporation. This is only handed to companies with high social and environmental performance and transparency. And as important as all that is, Tiff, I've got to ask you the burning question. Was she really your favourite Spice Girl?
It's so funny because she asked me the exact same thing when I told her that. I think if I told 12-year-old me that I'd be interviewing my favourite Spice Girl, she wouldn't have believed it.
Are you saying I'm your favourite because I'm sitting here?
No, it's the blonde hair thing. I had it too.
I was going to say, yeah, I get it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, and I mean, a lot has changed since then. So,
I know.
Yeah,
a lot has changed since then. Yeah, all good, all good.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited exactly were you to meet her?
11. It was so exciting to chat to her. In my previous career as a journalist, I've interviewed quite a lot of celebrities, but this was just different. She's genuinely lovely. And it was a lot of fun meeting her and hearing all about the launch. I even had some of the group songs playing in my head while we were chatting. Wait, who was your favorite Spice Girl?
Well, it was always Mel B. And I'm still partial to a bit of leopard print. But believe it or not, growing up, we had to dress up as Spice Girls quite a lot. I always ended up being Sporty Spice just because my brother was a Liverpool fan. So I was the only one that had access to a Liverpool shirt.
Oh, shit.
So I love them both equally.
Oh, that's a great story. My first slow dance at like a school social, we used to get the boys' school come down to our school once a year, was to Two Become One. I still remember with Stuart, his family had a stud farm. So, anyway.
I love that.
But I also really liked Viva Forever, and I might start singing soon.
Right, Tiff, we've got an interview to air, right? We could talk about this all day.
Okay, yes. Let's get into the interview. Tell me, how did it all start? Where did the concept come from? I know that your children kind of inspired this.
100%. They're the reason we created Kit & Kin. Yeah, they inspired me because after having children, both of my children had very delicate skin. And it was something that I really struggled with as a parent. Firstly, you have, these beautiful babies and I worry about everything. I'm a worrier mum. And to see them kind of be irritated with lots of products that I used, I just found it really frustrating. And I just wanted to make it better, as we all do. And I met the wonderful Christopher Money through a mutual friend, and we started talking. We had so much in common, and he was wonderful, and his background, was extensive, and I just thought, wow, okay, so maybe we could do something together. And from day one, we wanted our brand to be better for baby, better for our world. And we both knew as well that we wanted to give back in some way. So, as soon as I met Christopher, Kit&Kin was born, became my third baby. His fourth, isn't it? I think. So busy time, but love the whole creative side of it and learning along the way as well.
And why Kit and Kin?
Well, Kith and Kin is quite an old-fashioned means family, and it just felt so right because it came from my inspired by my family and Christopher's family, and also we've kept this team, I would say, small, and it feels like a family, and we've worked really closely together. So, and we asked family and friends, and Kit&Kin came out on top. So, if they approve,
it's really catchy. So,
yes, thank you.
And you mentioned that giving back is hugely important.
Hugely important.
Can you give me an example of what you guys are doing, or some examples?
It's the heart of Kit&Kin actually, and I would say the reason Christopher and I get on so well because we had that passion for it. So we have the Kit&Kin Foundation, which is we give back and we look after the rainforest. So when you subscribe to Kit&Kin, we save around 5 trees at the rainforest every time. And so to this date, we have saved acres and acres of rainforest, which is just amazing. We also provide a scholarship for children around that area, so we give them materials for them to go to school. So whether that's travel to school, whether that's and it is all the books and uniforms or whatever they need, we give a scholarship for children and for healthcare as well. So. You give, I keep saying when you subscribe, that's what happens. So you're giving back, which I think as a parent, we've got so much, as anyone, we've got so much to think about in this world. There's so much going on, and that you want to help in some way or a little bit, whatever you can do. And I just think having, buying your essentials, which we need, and mums need, and babies need, and parents, you're also helping. And in that way, and all those people that do subscribe and buy their essentials, those little bits are making a huge difference. I can promise you that.
No, absolutely. Can you tell me a bit about some of your products?
Absolutely.
I know there's a huge variety. I mean, I can see them all around me.
Yes. So proud of it right now. We have I think for me, with my children and their sensitive skin, the skincare was always very important for me. And I said before, but going to buy a product and kind of looking on the back and seeing numerous amounts of ingredients that I didn't understand and probably wasn't great for my children's skin. So we went through smells and colours and stuff like that. But the ingredients is plant-based and is all natural. And I just feel like, the products, especially if you have a bath time with baby and that you're putting your baby into a bubble bath that is full of beautiful natural ingredients. So skincare is amazing. With the nappies, obviously, I'm so proud of this because they are the most accredited eco nappy on the planet, and I feel like we've kind of been that pioneer because others are kind of heading that way. But it's just been so wonderful to watch them go. And we also do a reusable cloth nappy, which I know isn't for every parent. We're busy. There's so much to think about, but. A lot of parents and our customers have come back and said, you know what, it's just wonderful because I feel like, if I'm at home at the weekend, I can use the reusables. But if I'm running around all week, then I've got the disposables. So we like to think we've given them that option. And with the eco nappy, especially, obviously the design on them is incredible.
Yeah, it's enchanting.
when they're crawling and their little bottoms, then you've got the panda or the tiger, and it's just a dream.
Yeah.
But also, even though obviously they're sustainable and all those wonderful things, but they also work because as a mother, I know how hard that is. You want them to work for your child and for you, So that was the main thing. And they're softer on your baby's bottom. A big thing that I learned along the way is that, back in the day, nappies have had chemicals in them, and when your child goes to the toilet, the chemicals react, and that's where nappy rash comes from. And with our nappies, obviously we do not have those chemicals in our nappies, and it's just it's natural materials, and we've really, really worked on that. So
well done. It really is something to be proud of.
Thank you. And of course, we've got babywear as well,
Okay.
which is organic cotton.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, soft, beautiful designs. We've got little bears and rabbits and gorgeous, wonderful things that go on. And then our wipes. So for me, this is really important because they are 100% biodegradable and also no plastic, which is a big thing for us.
We'll have more from my chat with Emma, including her advice for all the new moms out there and what nourishes her soul, right after this short break. Welcome back. You're listening to Nourished by Spinneys. I'm Tiffany Eslick, and this is my conversation with Spice Girl and co-founder of Kit & Kin, Emma Bunton. We also have more from her in the November-December issue of Nourish, which is available in all Spinneys stores now. Would you say, as a parent, what's some of advice that you have for new mums?
Don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
It's...
I think that's for everything in life, though, right?
For everything.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. For everything. I think we do.
Yeah.
We do that. Yeah. And but as a parent, from day one, my priority is my children. I work around my children. I work for my children. They're my everything. But sometimes I think as parents, we do try and do too much. We're juggling everything, and we're working, and we're at home, and we're cleaning and cooking. And I just think as long as you take that pressure off yourself, you're doing such a good job. We're doing such a good job. And I always think, I want to be perfect. And that kind of makes us perfect because we're trying our hardest.
Yeah, absolutely. We have one last question, which is, what nourishes your soul?
My children nourishes my soul. I just, when I think about, I get quite emotional. I mean, I've only been away from them for 2 days, but I miss them greatly. So my children definitely nourish my soul, and my girlfriends.
Excellent. Yeah, can't leave them out.
They do too.
Oh well, thanks, Emma.
Thank you so
really
much.
Lovely chatting to you.
I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Good. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, I hope I didn't come across as too much of a fangirl, but I think it went okay, right?
Oh, it went amazingly, Tiff. And as a fellow fan, I can absolutely relate.
Good. I mean, she's just so sweet. And you know that she took pictures with all of us at the end?
Oh, that's amazing. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, we covered quite a bit. And as I mentioned, there's more about Emma's journey with Kit & Kin in the current issue of Nourish, which is out in Spinneys. I got a chance to give her a copy as well. I brought you our magazine because we did your interview in this. So it's in this copy. So,
okay.
Yeah, and
that's fabulous.
Now, doing very well.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
brilliant. That looks nice.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with chocolate at the moment.
Yeah.
And cake.
I'm really glad that sustainability is at the heart of their brand. It's one of the many reasons that we wanted to source their products. They're all made from plant-based and sustainably sourced materials. And Tiff, some of the work that they're doing towards saving the rainforests and helping with education and healthcare in Guatemala is so incredible.
Yeah, I mean, as she mentioned, every 10 subscriptions help save 1 acre of tropical rainforest, which is admirable. Okay, that brings us to the end of this episode, which was brought to you by Spinneys and hosted by me, Tiffany Eslick, and Segina Yasmin. We're produced by Chirag Desai, and artwork is by Michelle Clements and Jehan Youssef. You can follow Spinneys on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok for more, and visit us at spinneys.com, where you can shop for fresh produce and a variety of local and exclusive products. Segina, thank you so much for joining me on the show. It's been a pleasure chatting with you.
Thank you for having me. And I can let everyone know that Davina will be back for the next episode with Yazan Al-Qadmani, the farmer behind Emirates Bio Farm. So they'll see you in 2 weeks.